All right, we got the Duke Blue Devils versus the UConn Huskies. You got full game highlights on CBS. Yeah, there's a reason I'm definitely here.
Jackson Harper
looking like a fucking college basketball game. Actually turned out to be a good football game.
Duke won the toss. They deferred. They want the football in the second half. And we are underway on a field where UConn plays very, very well.
And that matchup is going to be one to witness tonight.
UConn 6-3, bruh.
Fignano
Find
under
out.
pressure, scrambling, and he can't escape. Down he goes. Josiah Green, that's a sack and a loss of 6.
Already early in this game. Nice job by the Duke defense. And made smart decision and propelled this offense to be one of the best in the nation.
And one of the most fun to watch as well. Little inside toss to Brown, and Queso is loose. Inside the 40, inside the 30, and down to the 29. 5 yards on the first play from scrimmage.
Keyshawn Brown, he's one of those guys on this team that's got space. And boy, he can take it to the house.
Again, big chunks of yardage.
But the other thing too, Rich, is to take another look at this tackle here.
What am I looking at? What am I looking at?
Here they come. Shepard slips through the blitz. Inside the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. My goodness. 13 yards. And if there was any question as maybe they'd have a hangover after the big win, this is an emphatic answer. This is an offense that's racking up 456 yards per game. And it's
Yo, what's Cameron doing?
Getting on the outside. And this looks more
Most
like
obvious
UConn's
handoff.
offense. Play in a variety of spots.
Yeah, he's a gadget player. They like to use him right there on the fly sweep.
Boom.
They like to use him in reverse. You'll see him
into zone ends.
Fignano, the transfer from Maine.
Maine is
His third year
crazy.
in this program, and Edwards is blasted. And that's Jaden Francois for Duke.
Yeah, he saw this from start to finish. Lined up at the linebacker spot, and
Fignano to throw. They give him time, and that's Bell with the catch up the sideline. Skyling on that first drive.
And you see Skylar Bell's lined up in the backfield right there. And so you ask yourself, you know he's going to get the ball, and how does he always find a way to get over?
Fignano in the pocket, hit as he throws. It's caught at the stick. There's a
4th and 7. I don't know if he got it.
The quarterback. The catch is short of the line to gain, but
some flag happened.
Fignano, end zone, caught, touchdown. That's Juice Vereen.
One of the up-and-coming tight ends in college football. 4 touchdowns in his last 3 games.
So they're still getting into their seats right now. Mensah on 1st and 10 is chased.
There's still 9 minutes left in the first.
Brown
Damn.
again, and Brown is
damn. Someone took a tumble.
2nd down 5. He'll pull it. Quick throw, deflected and picked off. It's intercepted. And the leader of this defense.
The leader.
15's the one who's got the tip, Rich.
Hey.
Kamoe Latu. And then Parham there, able to come down with the ricochet.
Duke showing blitz.
Score off of it. Touchdown. Hopefully.
Fignano. Edwards slips through, breaks another tackle, has the first down to the 15.
And the game plan for UConn offensively in terms of their run attack is they want to attack the edges of Duke. They feel like they have a really this year, but it'll be a critical piece of the game for both teams.
Fignano inside screen, that's Bell, wrapped up and caught at the 10. He's had a great year. He's 15 of 17, and he's hit 12 straight. This is just
I snapped. Got it, though. Good way to grab that out the air, though.
Samir Hagens is deep.
It's like when you see a kickoff. So I have to go for a long run, a
Along
fumble.
with Jaden Moore, and this is Moore.
A long
Moore
run.
slips through, Duke has had a couple of
Good
big
hit.
returns
That was a kicker too.
this year, and it just seems like a perfect match. Third possession for Duke. Mensah, lots of time, fires a crossing pattern on the money. Catch at the 45. Cooper Barkate, the transfer from Harvard. Little tempo here from Duke, and that's not going anywhere. That's Shepard with the carry. Jackson Harper deep for UConn. End over end. And
ooh,
terrific special teams play
at the
there.
1. Good luck.
That's a 45-yard kick to the 1-yard line.
Doesn't go 99.
He's a dependable option, Rich.
Keeper. Official with the pick.
The keeper. Out to the 38-yard line.
Did Fignano use the umpire as a extra blocker right
Yeah, a little pick.
Showing off the speed.
Started his career at Maine. Last 3 years in this system. Another slant. Murphy again. This time with a burst of speed. To
3,
the
only one to beat.
Murphy
Got him.
knocked out of bounds.
That's it. Saved it.
At the 22-yard line. The life.
And this is a guy that has just really earned the trust of the coaching staff. Duke is playing outside leverage, which is
Edwards fighting for yardage. He's going to get maybe 6. And in football, it's 5 yards. In hockey, it's a power play. Too many guys on the field. Fignano's in trouble, and he goes down. Duke blitzing again. Freeman's going to come on and attempt another field goal.
the blitzers for this defense at Duke. Number 3, Caleb Weaver, and 8, Deshaun Stone. You'll see those guys, and Fignano just doesn't see him coming at all.
Hagen's in motion. Huskies show blitz. Here they come. Play action. Mensah steps in the pocket. Fires to the sideline. Caught there. Sliding catch. That's Hagen's. And a late hit's going to add to this catch.
Establishing some dominance here at the line of scrimmage.
And playing with tempo. Castle again. Finds his way through.
Damn.
Blasts a safety. Malachi McLean. That's 12 more yards.
That fucking smacked.
Castle. That's a big
Ow.
deal, Rich.
Oh my God.
Mensah pulls it, fires for the corner, caught!
God,
Anthony,
breadbasket.
Touchdown! Slow start as a Blue Devil, he's really started to pop.
Andrew Anthony caught up in man coverage against Damon Brinson.
Bell's in motion. Fignano fakes there. Quick toss over there to Edwards, and he's got a lot of green in front of him, and he races out close to midfield. He stepped out of bounds. Yard line, that's an 18-yard pickup.
Thing is, UConn is just keeping it close. I don't know how good UConn is. They're 6-3 in the independent scene, but still.
Second down 10.
I think it's pretty impressive.
Kind of set up a screen. That ball's tipped.
Duke wasn't the best,
and
obviously.
Then it's caught, and that's Edwards, and he's got the first down. What a crazy play this is. And he ended up at the
I'm about to say, bro, I feel like we've been in the fucking first half forever, bro. It's been 8 minutes. Like, holy shit.
Yards on a tipped ball.
You know, it's interesting how much versatility Cam Edwards has in his game. Because
he came in flying for Duke.
Runner. He's 210
Look at
pounds,
Aegis.
so he has some physicality
Zoom.
to him as well.
10 first downs already for UConn from the 40. Little inside toss, and then a pitch from Bell. Had the football, and he ends up losing 2 yards.
And Skylar Bell would have been better off just catching his football and getting out of feet. He's got space. Nice play.
2nd and 1. Fignano, toe.
There you go.
Touchdown. That's
Now you got the
Bell
lead to UConn.
for the seated celebration.
Look at the defenders. You get 2 defenders.
To 5s. And they meet here. 2 really good football teams.
6 minutes left in the second.
Duke 4-1 in the ACC with title hopes. This is a dangerous returner. That's Hagens up the left side. He took one back 100
UConn
yards
territory
last week against Clemson, and flags come flying down after a 42-yard return. Another penalty by Duke. Another penalty by UConn. Both teams have been guilty of it. Mensah, quick throw, inside throw, and that's Barkate with the catch. He was hit high at the. He's going to lose 3 yards.
Yeah, Barcade hadn't really gotten involved much in this ball game. There was Smiley there who made the initial hit.
Blitz comes. Mensah runs out of time, and down he goes. Umar Diamande.
Some name.
34th of the season for UConn.
Defensive coordinator Matt Brock describes Diamande as a player just playing football at the park.
UConn shows blitz.
2nd and 6.
And drop back.
Minute left.
Mensah with time.
Second quarter.
Pumps. Scrambles. Looks. Oh, he threw it away.
Right to him.
And it's picked off by Pringle.
Threw right to him.
Oh, my goodness.
That was a terrible throw.
And throw.
Watch Samir Hagens right here. Goes back to the sidelines at the top of your screen.
What the hell?
And he's got him open initially, but Pringle just does a nice job staying with it. And I think this ball, I think he just second guessed it as he was throwing it. He didn't really put much on it.
Freeman hooked.
Second guessed it, but also like the dude that caught it fucking tripped a little bit. He thought he was gonna fall off the play. Got a field goal out of it though. Held him to 3.
He was just unsure that that's where he really wanted to go, and then UConn able to answer and get 3 points.
Right near midfield. Shepard slips through this time and stays on his feet. Breaks a couple tackles. Carries 2 men inside the 25. Report by Tiffany. Spot on. 26 more yards on the ground here.
Look at this guy.
This
Yo, 2 defenders on the back.
Jaquez Moore in the game. Play action Mensah. He's going to keep it. He's got room up the field and out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Chad
Mensah's playing with some poise, right? He's rolling out. He sees Hazley in the flat. He tells him to point up. No.
1st and goal. Duke on the doorstep. Shepard.
Ooh. In there.
And he's in.
I'll take that lead right back. Damn. What's going on in the dog pile?
Drive in the first half. Duke
Look at these guys. Look at 77.
Offensively, and most of the damage done on the ground. Pocket. He hit again. That up the seam. Caught there. Raymelo Murphy. Ball is loose, but I think Murphy was down. And Murphy, who had the good first half, hauls in another for 30 yards.
Well, let's take a look and see if he held this to the ground. Boom. I think, yep.
I think he's in.
That ball caused a fumble there.
The ruling on the field of a completed pass is under further review.
Worst things of year, bruh.
This catch hit.
Under further review.
Looks like he was down before that ball came out. I think he's going to be down by contact, but
I will go one step further. You call that a completed catch? 1, 2, yeah.
No doubt.
Football move.
Yeah, completed catch. And how about the throw there by Fignano? I mean, he's been under some duress tonight, Rich, and he's got a couple hits.
Making the throws.
Play action. Fignano fires, man open, caught. That's Vereen, the tight end.
And Fignano had to throw a fadeaway to complete this ball
inside the 10
to Vereen.
This will give them the lead.
Yo, why is it like that?
And it's good, but lots of time. Mensah short throw, caught by the big tight end. Hazley, and Hazley is loose inside the 20.
Them tackles like that.
In business.
Yeah, Hazley had some big plays against Clemson last week, and look
over center is Mensah. Mensah rolling, looking, flips it up, and it's
oh my
caught.
God, great throw.
That's a touchdown. Landon King, the tight end. Duke is in the end zone. Nice touch by Mensah. Great catch by King. And a terrific game gets even better in East Hartford. 2nd down, 5.
Keeper,
Smith.
Nothing.
And Terrence Smith is going to lose a yard. This is a 3rd down. Final seconds evaporate. 3rd quarter. Fignano looking downfield. He's going to keep it and try to avoid a hit. He's well short of the 1st down. Penalties are pretty even, and they've hurt both sides. Brown is deep, and that's a fake. UConn with the fake. Honig up the sideline, and he's got the first down. Alex Honig, a short snap. This was 4th down and about 8, and they got it by a bunch, 26 yards. Fignano has room. Fignano to the 10, to the 7.
Yeah, and it seems like this offense found new life after the fake punt that went for first down by Honig, and
all these replays,
here they are in this situation again. His balance to stay on his feet.
2nd down goal. Edwards right side. Edwards end zone.
Hey,
touchdown.
Got the lead right back. They're going back and forth.
See what they decide to do, but a nice job here by
House be showing.
We talked about it at the start of the game.
Mensah, touchdown pass here in the 2nd half. 2nd down 9. Throws it up the middle, caught by Hazley, the big tight end, and he rumbles down inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line. Mills, and another Husky is down.
On the field for a defensive injury.
Ooh.
Castle is behind Mensah. Mensah, play action, little flip, touchdown!
Boom, perfect pass.
Hazley wide open.
Right over the defender.
Up some pressure, and Duke then. Offensive coordinator Jonathan Brewer count, right now, and so turn this into a winning program.
Fignano
down 5 points.
Holds it and then delivers to Murphy for the catch. Boy, Murphy cleared for the completion.
Showed the patience, right? Kept his eyes up the field, didn't panic, and able to find a target there coming.
And just like that, UConn in Duke territory at the 36-yard line. Fignano. Edwards. Oh, what a great play there. Vincent Anthony Jr.
Yeah, we haven't talked about Vincent Anthony Jr. much tonight. He's one of their impact players on the defense, and one of the things that stood out to me in our meetings with him is Skylar Bell, Chandler Rivers.
4th and 5, game on the line. UConn needs it.
Fignano, lots of time. Over the
Got
middle,
it.
Caught. That's Juice Vereen, and he holds on.
He took it out.
He
took his knee completely out.
And we're starting to see some big hits in this 4th quarter as well, but his first option was to go to Skylar Mays, and I got to tell you, Rich, Chandler Rivers with really nice coverage on Skylar Mays on that last play. So we go
towards the tent, guys, right now as we speak. I'll send it back to you, Rich, real fast.
Into the end zone.
Back shoulder.
Caught!
Oh my fucking God.
Bell! It's a touchdown. And this coverage was tight.
And I got to ask this week if there was a comp player for Skylar Bell, as Landon Callahan there was in coverage.
To try to make it a 3-point lead. Fignano rolling, looking, and he's going to try to get it himself. I don't know. The pylon was dislodged. The official says no. Here's Fignano trying to get to the pylon. Let's see if he got there.
Oh, that is really close.
That is really close.
He hit it.
UConn shows blitz.
That's a 3. Oh my God.
Motion.
Hazley was clutch
last
week.
Here comes the blitz. Mensah flushed, fires, got him, man. That's a first down.
Oh my God, on 4th down too. Oh my God, I didn't even know it was 4th down.
All 3 timeouts still for Duke.
Need a field goal.
Mensah
trying to step up and get more.
Mensah dives. First down. It'll stop the clock as they move the chains. And just need a field goal to get to OT. They'd love a touchdown, obviously, to leave East Hartford with a win.
And look at the freshman, Nate Shepard, stepping up in there and pass.
Brown motions to the slot. Another blitz. Mensah, another scramble. He's caught. Ball's loose. UConn has it. The Huskies are going to win this game.
The ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense.
Brian Parham is top 5 in the country in sacks per game. He's the emotional leader of this defense, the spark plug.
Wow.
And we talked about it when training camp started in the fall.
Wow.
He was at the bottom of the depth chart. And it's a big win.
Wow.
It's a
UConn
huge
just beat
win.
Duke.
Wow.
Jim
It's
Moore
not
has done
basketball we're
such
talking
a marvelous job here
That's the
restoring
end of the game.
a program that was at the very, very, very bottom of college football.
7 straight win at home. That is crazy. Wow. One of the guests I've ever been to. An incredible game for me. And goes, wow. Duke fucking lost to UConn. ACU picked the wrong New England team. We beat 2 of your teams. Should have been another of your team. We are top dog New England University Athletics. Oh well. I know an idiot sued you for not taking us, but we could be a great team for you. Of course, we might get invited to the Big 12. Big 12 for basketball specifically, but football needs to entrench itself for a few years first to show it can hang. That's crazy. You come no longer independent. ACC didn't want them. Yo, I think they should want them now, bruh. They just beat one of the Duke was one of them teams that was supposed to I mean, they still fighting for ACC championship spot, bro, and UConn beat them, bruh. Damn, that's crazy.